Okay, I wanted to let y'all know real quick. Okay, so I'm about to start cutting for, finally, start cutting for the table runner. And I wanted to make sure, I think I told y'all 2.5 inch. I think there's supposed to be 2-inch strips. So let me point y'all down and kind of show y'all. I'm about to, I'm just going to cut some real quick. I starched all my fabric, and these are little, these are some of those strips that I got from, what's it called? The Moda Mystery scrap bag things. That's what this is right here, these little strips. And I added it up, and I need about, I'm probably going to do 7 in each strip. Actually, I'll probably just cut just for 8. 6. I'll cut 8 out of each fabric, and it'll be more than enough because I think I need a little over 6, but I'll have more than enough. So that's all I need out of each fabric. And then that's my leftover. And I'm telling y'all, this is going to be so scrappy that I just pulled all of my green from my stash. Hopefully it looks good, but it's just going to be super, super, super scrappy. So I came in here, finally got everything cleaned up. Got everything kind of not, but I guess somewhat put away. But it's still like, I've got to go in there and reorganize my fabric. I really need to go in, I need to get some more containers, and I need to get some kind of stickers. That way, 4, 6, get some more stickers. That way I can put in what's in what. Okay, so there's 7 there. There's 8, I mean. Some of these I've kind of used, some of them I haven't. So, it doesn't really matter if these are lined up perfectly because I am trimming them down to 2 anyways. But I couldn't remember if I told y'all 2.5. I know the instructions were all in the description box, but I couldn't remember if I told y'all 2.5 or 2. So I wanted to jump on real quick. And make sure. And this is where your stripology comes in so handy. 2, 4, 6, 8. It comes in so handy for this. So all of these are different color greens. The greens don't even match. I mean, if you see, they're all kind of different colors. All different lines. I just pulled from my little stash that I had. I did take one out because it was it had too many, like, I don't know, I may add it in, I don't know. It just, to me, with the colors that I have, a lot of it has the white and green. This one had too many different colors. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about in a minute. To me, it just didn't look good, so I removed it. So instead of 12 fabrics, I'm having 11. And watch your blade. My blade's open right now. Actually gonna make this over a little bit more. Let me cut this and then I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. I was looking at this fabric. I even starched it. But to me, it just, this is all almost like this has a little bit of color in it, but not much. But I feel like this might not look good. So I changed my mind on it. And I'll save that for something else. My Strawberry Garden block of the month will be here tomorrow. My Intrepid Thread Moda colors of the month, it was billed today, so it will I don't know when it'll ship, but it'll ship soon. Okay, so this is the last of my strips here. I'm gonna go, I've got some fat quarters and some fat eighths. So here's a fat, these two are fat eighths. This one's a fat eighth right here. What is this one? This is Beautiful Day by Corey Yoder. So like I said, I just went through some of the fabrics I had and I just started pulling. I opened up some of these came from my Moda scrap bags, but then some of them came from little fat eighths and fat quarter bundles that I hadn't opened and I probably won't really use for anything except stuff like this. So I haven't cut my fabric. I need to cut my fabric for the little last year's box, Cupid box. What's it called? Wherever it's back there somewhere. I need to cut that background. Y'all, I haven't really been in my sewing room to cut fabric, sew to anything. It's been about a week or more longer. So I got all of my seedlings planted. I got all my carrots are canned, so those are done. What else? We got my potato bed finished. I got my daughter's, what was my old prom dress for my senior prom. I used to be so skinny. Now I'm just big back. But I got it. We went to the seamstress in town and somebody had tried it on and they were a little bigger than I was, and they busted out the zipper and busted and tore about that much of the seam, or the seam of the back of it. It's a fully beaded dress. So it's gonna have to be all, besides the zipper, the dress part where it's ripped and tore, it's gonna have to be hand sewn because it's a fully beaded dress. Beautiful blue dress. And my daughter's gonna wear it. I'm so excited. So excited. So if I need more, like, okay, so what I'm planning on doing is having one of these patterns, like one print each in each of my 9 patches. If I need more fabric, I can always come over here to my strips and cut them. So let me do that way. Miss Tracy gave me a good, she told me that, I guess she's a groomer, and my dogs have been itching like crazy. They don't have fleas. I did notice my German Shepherd, his skin almost looks red on his belly. Well, we already buy them a really expensive skin sensitivity, stomach sensitivity dog food. And I have tried so many dog foods. This one was helping. But she told me to do coconut oil in their food. And I need to order some. So I'm going to order some organic, because I don't want to put just anything in their food. So I'm going to order, like, it probably really matters in a way they're dogs. They go out there and eat chicken crap. But I'm always having to get on to them, like, stop that. But I'm going to get some, a big thing of coconut oil for them and mix and put it in their food. And she said that that's supposed to, not only does it help with their skin sensitivity, but it's also good for their, I think she said their gut. So I'm going to get some of that. So thank you, Tracy, for telling me that. I had no idea. We have tried chewables. We have tried so much stuff. Our female doesn't itch as bad as our German Shepherd, but my gosh, he itches and itches and itches. And we have tried so much. Okay, my last green. What is this one? I don't know what this one is. What does it say? Day in the Life by Echo somewhere. It's about Riley Blake. Okay, so this is all we're doing for our greens, is we're just cutting them in 2-inch squares. Now our background is going to be cut in, you're going to have how many? 13 5-inch. So you're going to cut them in, was it 2-inch strips? I think you're supposed to cut it in 5-inch. I'll have to look. It's in my instructions. The cutting instructions are in one of the other videos, and I'll post it in this one too in the description box. But you're supposed to cut those in strips and then subcut them into 5-inch squares and then 56 2-inch squares. So that's all 70 of my. So you can see how they're all scrappy. I got 70 of them. And then I'm going to press this before I cut it. But then this is I think those are like flowers because it says blossom. But to me, they almost reminded me of 4-leaf clovers. So I am going to get this pressed. And then what I'm going to do is, y'all, my gray hairs, because if y'all see my roots have already grown out so much. Like, I'll look back at pictures of when she did my hair. It was like right at the root. And my hair has already grown so much. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm thinking about doing what it's called as a calico, where the top is like dark, which is my natural color. And then underneath you bleach it and put like an orangey copper and blonde and like a red. It's really cool. Y'all have to look it up. I'm thinking about doing that to my hair because I get so bored with just my hair. I like to do all different kinds of things to it. If I had blonde hair, like if I was born with blonde hair, one time several years ago, I did bleached strips and then did purple, a really beautiful purple in my hair. And you couldn't see it much when, like, if I was in a room here, but in the sun, it was beautiful. And I was like, if I ever had blonde hair, I'd have all different colors in my hair. I'd have like rainbow. It would look rainbow. I love different color hair. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's fun. It's something that you can easily change. But I can't do that to my hair much because if I bleach it, it'll kill it because it's so dark. But anyways, that's besides the point. I am going to go ahead and get this cut, press it and then cut it. And then I will come back. You know what? I'm just going to pause the video, press this, and then I'm going to cut a few things for y'all. That way, y'all can see me cutting the fabric. That way, if y'all are kind of waiting on me, y'all can kind of see it done. So I'll be back. Okay. So I pressed my white fabric. Put y'all down a little bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this. First, we're going to cut 2 5-inch strips. Okay, so there's my 2 5-inch strips. And then we're going to cut 4 2-inch strips. Two, 3, 4. That's all we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this like this, okay? I'm going to leave them folded just like that.
By the way, Mom, when I was taking a bath earlier...
Okay, hold on, I'm recording.
Oh, that would have been embarrassing.
Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut all of these into 2-inch squares. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So we have 4, 6, 7, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 27, 28, 32, 34, 36, 37, 38, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. Yeah. No.
I think there's one on the back of the chair, though.
On the back of the kitchen chair? Yeah. Okay. Well, are you taking another bath?
No.
What are you doing? Oh. Okay. I'm going to have more than enough on those, which is okay. It's okay. Now, with these, I'm going to cut my 13 5-inch strips. If I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah. Just wanted to make sure. This is one good thing about a stripology. Look, I cut 50, well, more than 56. I cut all of these white squares and then all of my, within what, it was 3 minutes. And that's with, I mean, look at that. So that's one thing I love about my stripology. I have more than enough. I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, 16. Duh, 4 times 4 is 16. I don't know how many of these I have. I probably have 60 or 70 of these. So here is all of my fabric. And what I'll do is I'll leave those to the side. And then I'm going to take these to my sewing machine. And I'm just going to start sewing those in pairs. Because even if these are all this, like, if you could just sew them on pairs first. And then press them towards, I'm going to press them all towards the green. Then you can turn these to where the white's in the middle or the white's on the outside. And then go from there. Right. I'll have to look and see. I've got to make sure because what? Hold on. I'll look and see. I don't know if I'm going to do that yet because I've got to figure out what I may do. What I think I may do is I may divide these all into groups of 5. That way I will have one block. I'll make sure each block has 5 different ones, if that makes sense. So, I think that's what I may do because I thought I was going to do something different, but since I'm trying to make sure they're all scrappy, I will divide these into groups of like 5 to where I have what? I hope you don't hear my kids fighting. I'm sorry. My older daughter goes in there and starts. Anyways, I need 14 9-patch blocks. So what I'll do is I will divide these into 14 groups with 5 different fabrics each, and then I'll know if I need to cut some more fabric. So this is the cutting instructions for this, and I've already got all my fabric done. These are a lot easier because it's all one fabric. Even these were easy, but because I had different ones. I do have another green strip over there. If I need a little bit more variety, I'll add that in there. We'll just kind of wait and see. So I will add all of the fabric requirements and cutting instructions down in the description box for y'all, so that way if y'all have not cut yet, y'all can get that cut and or follow this video and then cut along if y'all would like. So anyways, I hope y'all are having a fantastic evening, and I'll see y'all soon. Bye, y'all.